Just recently I've been contacted by a number of people who've seen a gun bag in some of our social media feeds and on some of our videos. So let's head off down to the range and I'll tell you more about it. Okay, so what we've got here is the Cannae Pro Gear Triplex Acies double gun bag. And this is what you would have seen in a lot of the photographs, a lot of the social media feeds that we are doing. And just to give you some more information about this, the material that it's made of, this is 500D Cordura, so it's incredibly tough, very durable, very strong. I've been running this bag for about 8 months or so now, so it's starting to look a bit weathered. It's been through all kinds of conditions, and this bag is absolutely excellent. We're just going to go over some of the features that are on the outside before we go inside. You'll see that on each end of the bag there's a handle, a drag handle on each end, so if you've got this on the back seat of your car, doesn't matter which side you get it out of, if you've got as much weight in here as I've got, you can drag this out of the car from both sides. It's got Duraflex clips on the top that secure it. It's got a double handle. It can be Velcro together, very strong, very secure. There is also a shoulder strap that attaches to these D-rings. I've got it inside. I don't use it very often. I find it easier to take the bag to and from the house to the car or to the office like today, just using the handles. On the top we've got a padded compartment for your iPro, reasonably expensive iPro in there, and I'm not concerned about them getting squashed or damaged. Very, very padded. In the middle is a compartment that has been specifically designed for electronic ear defenders that are quite large. I keep mine in here. Also along the front, we've got MOLLE across both compartments on the front. So if you need to add any additional packs, any mag, pouches, anything like that, you've got an absolute stack of room on the front to be able to do that. This bag is ideal for any shooting discipline, but what I want to talk to you about today is why this is so ideal for anybody that's involved with airsoft. And when we get inside, you'll see just why I want to point out those facts. Again, on the front, you've got a great big Velcro patch, so you can put any morale patches, any ID that you've got, that can all go on the front. There are two large compartments on the front, and what I'll do is we'll go into the first one. Okay. The first one, specifically designed for handguns. Now you'll see that this has got Velcro pistol holders, like small holsters. The Triplex comes with one of these supplied. I've got two in here. This will comfortably fit two 9mm or 45 caliber pistols easily. It's got compartments for 8 pistol magazines. What I've used this for is I've got magazines in here, but I've also got speed loaders. They fit speed loaders perfectly. Moving on to the second compartment. This one has 4 pouches specifically designed for M4 magazines. And also a little compartment here. You could put all sorts in this one. I happen just to have a small night vision binocular that fits in perfectly in that compartment. Okay, moving on to the inside of the bag, you can see that we've got space in here for 2 long guns, 2 rifles in here. This bag is, I think, primarily aimed at the American market, so this is quite deep and will fit an AR platformed rifle like the one I've got in this side. But you can see that both guns are separated by this piece of padded material. This can be removed by the Velcro if you are just carrying one rifle. even with one rifle in there, I'd probably leave that in there just to give a little bit of added protection. The dimensions of this bag will show up on the video, so we'll have that running along the bottom of the screen. If you're carrying a rifle that's got a moderator on it, you'll see that the rifle that I've got in here is virtually the full length of the bag, so I wouldn't be able to fit anything in here with a moderator as it is. But what we've got on one end, there is a little sock that is very neatly stored away that you can unravel, and it's got a padded end as well, because this is where your muzzle is going to go. But this will push through the bag out the other side, and that will give you the extra length if you've got a rifle with a moderator on it. So we put this back in again, we'll see that our rifle will go through the bag, out the end, and your muzzle will be protected in this bit at the end. Also, on the inside of this rifle bag, you'll see that behind here there's a whole strip of molly, and you get a strip of Velcro that you can move along the front end of your rifle depending on where you've got optics or where you've got any of your lights or your lasers. This is adjustable so that you can securely strap it into place, not only with the Duraflex clips, but this added little piece of Velcro really secures it into the bag. One of the other features on this, if you've got it loaded up like this, and I've probably got somewhere around 12 kilos in here at the moment, is if I was loaded up with other rucksacks or other kit in my hand and I didn't want to use the shoulder strap, on the back you've got a compartment here in the back and inside, and this is how I prefer to carry it if I've got lots of kit, is you have two shoulder straps, and you've now got this in a configuration where you can put it on your back once your rifles are in there. And that's how I prefer to carry it if I've got a lot of gear on me. A lot of people will go out and they'll buy a double gun slip, and they might go out and they might buy cheap. What happens is that after 18 months to 2 years, you find that they've gone through 2 or 3 of the bags that they've bought because they're not made very well. They put a lot of weight in them, the straps break, the material frays, the zips break. The Triplex Acies retails at about £138, which I think is worthwhile, and you're only going to buy it once. If you want to know where your local retailer is for the Cannae Pro gear, go to the Scott Country website, scottcountry.co.uk.